Hello from Kodiak. Get away from me with that cough. Now, we're old school out here. What?
Smoke got me.
No, not the smoke. We're old school out here today. We got the forge going. And what we're doing is we're tempering the spring. Now, we've got a dandy set of Southern Mountain triggers that Ross Dillon made. In my opinion, which don't count for nothing unless you're here.
And then it's the only thing that matters.
Then it's the only thing that matters in this little square here. But if you're not, if outside here, my opinion means nothing. But my opinion of his triggers is first rate. They look like a Southern Mountain, actually East Tennessee trigger, Unicoi County, which is what we're building.
Unicoi.
Unicoi. I know you don't know nothing about Unicoi, but you can't expect kid to know everything. You know, I give up trying to teach them everything. If they know that much, I'm happy. Now, she's driven through Unicoi, down going to Asheville, I'm going to say 50 times. Stopped there at the A&W and had root beer, right? You know?
I do love root beer.
Yeah. Anyway. We're taking this spring and retempering it because we had to bend the trigger plate quite badly to get it on our pattern, and it didn't have enough force to reliably disengage the sear. So we're going to use the old school method here. I reached out to Ross and he told me what the spring was made out of, and it's a piece of tool steel. So we decided that we're not tempering the same way he does. We're tempering the way we do, which is an old way. Probably not as good, but that's the way we know, right?
It probably doesn't work.
Probably doesn't work. It probably, the spring will be like a slinky we get done. No, it won't, I guarantee you. So what we're doing, we got the spring here in the forge. And I'm going to run the temperature up. We're going to get that thing up hot, just like it was a knife blade. And then all thumbs is going to take it right here and dunk it in some warm transmission, automatic transmission fluid in this can. Then that thing will get hard. That'll get hard as a woodpecker's lips.
Hard as a woodpecker's lips.
That's hard. Woodpecker's got hard lips. Y'all know that. Then we have to soften it. You can't be out here with a spring hard like glass. What happens if you have a spring hard as glass, Jenny?
It'll break.
Can't be like that. You got to soften it. But you don't want to soften it too much. So how do you do that with no scientific stuff? We don't have any thermometers. We don't have anything other than oohing and on. And we can't judge color. I'm not a good judge of color. I never have been. Except green. I know green. Me and this child know green.
Money.
That's the only one we know. What we're going to do is we're going to dip it in another can here of molten lead. Now molten lead's about 600 and some degrees, so we know if we can hold it down in there, about 10 or 15 minutes, that it'll draw it back and make it soft enough to bend so it won't break. So you bear with me a few seconds. I'm going to run the temperature up. This is cooled off. I got our spring here in the coals, and I'm going to run temperature up. Then I'm going to come over and get the camera, and I'm going to let Jenna go through the motions here, okay?
I feel like we're in like a Saturday science experiment.
No, we're the cool kids. That's who we are.
We're the cool kids.
We're the cool kids. Okay, hang tight. And then we're going to do the drawing when it's over. We'll do a drawing not for just one shirt, but two shirts. That's just how generous.
We're just feeling good today.
We're just feeling good. We're just lucky to be here. The Lord's blessed us. We're not here. We're just tickled to be here. We're going to do two. So hang tight. I'm going to run the temperature up, then we're going to go from there. Okay. Can you see the spring laying right down in there? It's down in there on the coals, and it's good and hot. I'm going to run the temperature up just a hair more. See it right there? And Jen's going to take it out and put it in the transmission fluid, and that dude's going to come out hard, okay? Okay, Maestro. That's how Freddy Krueger got started, Jenny.
So exciting.
Leave it in there until it gets cooled off a little bit.
It smells like you're frying like chicken or something. That's concerning.
Smells like chicken frying.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah.
I'm probably on fire.
Probably. That's your upper lip.
Probably got no eyebrows.
Okay, pull it up there just a second. Let's look at it right quick. Yeah, see the color? See the white on it? That means that dude got good and hard. Okay. All right, now, for the Mac Daddy, move that dude out here and let it cool off just a little bit. Let it cool off just a little bit. Put it down in the lead. Put it down in the lead pot.
It's hard.
Okay, just let it down on there. Don't matter. Just let it down on there, and then let go of it. Bring the can over to the coals. Set it right on the center of the coals. And I'm gonna run temperature up, and then you get that piece of metal, cause you remember the stuff will float now.
Oh, that has an odd smell too.
Kind of keep our fire under control. Is that melted? It'll have a little skim on top of it. Hit it with that little fork. You gotta push it all the way down in there. Is it down in there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to take that
I know.
thing there and put a weight on it or it'll float. See it floating in there?
I'm just gonna hold it.
Well, you can't hold it for 10 minutes. I'm gonna run it up and get it good and nice and toasty. Okay, you can let go of it now. I think that wire's probably holding it down in there. Let go of it. That's it. Look down in there and be sure the is the spring down in the thing.
Yes.
It's down submerged in it, right?
Yes.
That's all that matters. As long as that dude's down in there, he needs to stay in there about 15 minutes.
When I have some kind of weird disease in like 10 years, it's going to be due to breathing some type of weird fume.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
When you get your superpowers, it'd be that. That'd be what it'd be.
Invisibility?
I don't know if it'd be invisibility or not. It'd probably be smart aleck talking.
We already got that.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's a paternal gene.
Could be. Okay. Been about 15 minutes. So we're going to take him out of the lead bath. Shake him off a little bit there, Jen. There you go. Tap him. Get as much lead off as you can.
What's that thing Johnny always liked? Han Solo coming out of the thing?
Yeah, out of the carbonite.
I get that
Okay.
vibe. I get that vibe going.
Just lay it over there in the ashes. That ought to be a good spring, okay? And now the cool part. What we're going to do now is Jenna's going to reach in here and get 2 names out, and then we're going to get 2 shirts. So once she tells you who your name is, you'll need to
all the names in there.
You'll need to send us what size you wear, and don't be modest. Ain't nothing worse than a tight t-shirt.
All right, do you want to pull them out?
Go ahead, Maestro.
All right, our first one is
Sherry Veller. Who wrote this? That's who I want. I want to get whoever wrote that. Did you write these? Somebody got to go back to school.
Joyce Collins.
Yeah, I know Joyce. Joyce is a West Virginia gal. Joyce Collins.
Joyce, send us a private message with your address and your t-shirt size, and we'll get them out to you.
Are we sending t-shirts or sweatshirts?
T-shirts.
T-shirts, okay. T-shirt be coming. All right. Thank y'all.